Okay, I'm back. Okay, so during the period of, I'm leaving you with that note, and now I'm continuing in another area right now. It's obviously being guided, and I only speak how I'm guided. So within this period now of my awakening, I need to word it. It came and now it's, yes, okay. I've been fortunate to have many individuals betray me. And I say this from a sense of running a dance company and a studio and grooming, loving, uplifting, being there for certain individuals, entrusting specific people with my business, with my bread, my butter, the food that comes onto the plate that feeds me and my son. To be betrayed by said individuals where they would evil eye me so badly and send such hatred towards me, in the sense of either bad mouthing me or gossiping about me or taking the food from my plate with no remorse. And I say that in the sense of stealing half of my business and just taking it. Now that happens because people's trueness starts to be revealed when you are this light and you are this love. There's darkness that really doesn't enjoy it because you are revealing the dark. So I need to disclose this because while you've heard everything that's unfolded, we are met with betrayals because people do not have your best interests at heart. And I find that so painful to understand, that during my most painful experiences that you've already walked through with me, I was still able to be kind. There were times where if you poke the bear enough, the bear will growl. There were times where obviously I would growl, but I only sent love. I only wished well. And I hope that my story can help you understand that regardless of any situation, circumstance, or person, you only embody love. You give love. And if love isn't returned to you, you return love back. So with that being said, there was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of hurt. I was in my bottomest of bottoms. I reached out for help. And I had a door slammed straight in my face. I have asked for help, and it's been on a terms and conditions, check the fine print and sign here. I've had to learn this through the most difficult ways. And I'm going to now come into the next section of meeting somebody who I thought would save me. Remember, nobody saves you. You save yourself. And I guess I had this belief that someone would help. And it was too good to be true in aspects. You know, I've built such resilience and such a wall, such a barrier against people where I have you at an arm's length, because I'm not going to let you in so quickly because of how much I've been hurt and how much people hate me. How many people truly despise me, despise the fact that I fall and I rise grander than before. The fact that people cannot be happy for the fact that I've been able to pick myself up. The fact that people don't even have an understanding of the depth of what I have had to walk, but still send targets my way. So in essence, this individual was made aware of the fact that I had cut and severed these bonds between family for very good reason. It was not just because I was being difficult. It was not because I was being rebellious. It was not because I was trying to prove a point. It was for my safety. And I said specifically, please trust me. Please trust me. Please trust me. For that individual to continue a relationship behind my back, and I could feel there was still a connection. And for this individual to, as I disclosed previously, know everything about what had happened to me. I had opened all of my doors and I'd let this person in. I let this person see my vulnerability. I let this person see the pain. I let this person see the story behind who I am. I let this person understand the hurt, but the choice that I still choose joy. This person knew of the betrayals that I have been given and that had happened to me. And I would continue to be a light. I would continue to be love. And it just wasn't good enough. It really wasn't good enough. And that broke me, because in the capacity that I had, the energy that I had, after you've witnessed and understood, to give love continuously to everyone around, but to give more love in that area and to be given back would break me. So I was silently hurting, and my heart was bleeding. I continued to awaken. My connection became stronger. I continued to transmute. I chose to sit in meditation. I chose to do activations. I chose to further my skills. I was homeschooling Mason as well. And you don't take that lightly. It's a great task to have that role of educating your child, and from a foundational space and phase, because you are basically teaching the foundation of reading, of writing, of learning, of how you learn, how to retain information, how to deal with stress, how to deal with overload, how to deal with things. Now, myself and Mason had been through these obstacles and this adventure of life where we just kept wondering. And we were now sent to this space where one should feel safe. I have never felt more unsafe than I did in this space. They were a lovely person, absolutely beautiful soul. So much love to give, so much love to embody, so much love to receive, but so much trauma, so much pain, so much fear, so much disconnect, that it became very difficult to witness the unraveling. Something that I do is I awaken people in my presence. I allow you to see dark parts of yourself because of my light, that it makes it feel very uncomfortable for the other person. So that is a gift that I give, and it can be felt as a not a gift. Let's just put it that way. So in this very short period, I entrusted my entire being to be betrayed the most I've ever felt in my entire life. Videos will follow for you to understand the real-time happening. But the result that occurred was of the utmost disrespect to a being of light that was sent to earth to share love, to an angel in human form that was sent as purity and in authentic essence, and to embody angelic frequency to assist in others receiving that frequency. This individual had the maternal and paternal people come to me, catch me off guard, and want to interrogate me. The level of trust that was broken when I specifically said, trust me, please don't. It needs to be severed. And the beautiful, beautiful unfoldment is that the story was already written. Our souls, remember, our souls are put here and reincarnated to serve out karma, to reach Dharma, we land up in karmic cycles with specific individuals so that we can learn, so that we can evolve, so that we can grow, so that we can close off the cycle to continue a new cycle. So these individuals, let me explain to you very, very clearly, we chose to do this. We've chosen this karmic cycle to close. How you do so is your own story. It's not, I can't change how you behave in this life to end that karmic cycle. But if you can end it with love, you will end it and the loop will be freed. Now, certain individuals have not been able to do so because they continue to send hatred. They continue to send evil. And I say this because it is so insane. You'll find out more, 1616, as I go. But when somebody chooses to hurt another human being intentionally, there are going to be repercussions. And whatever that repercussion looks like is up to him. I'm going to finish. This episode will be short and it will go into my real-time recording of events that occurred after. And I really just have the utmost gratitude for having the capacity and the ability to share so vulnerably and so openly with you that this level isn't attained overnight. This level requires much sacrifice. This level requires the individual to walk the most treacherous path imaginable. And I'm living proof because I've been guided. My connection has been so strong since I came to this planet. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you all to start remembering. And I feel honored to be chosen to be the one to share my story like this. Because it's been painful to also realize how many have mistaken who you truly are and made you feel less than. And I'm so proud to be able to sit in front of you and share this because I know that it resonates deep within you. I know that your story is also itching to be shared. And I believe the world needs more truth. You cannot be free if you are not living in your truth. You cannot live with love if you are attached to fear. You cannot finish and complete your cycles if you haven't learnt, if you haven't reflected, if you haven't faced the darkness. So I just really honor you. I honor you for what you've been through. And I honor you for who you are sitting as today. And I hope that you can see that none of us are separate. We are all, we're all meant to live equally. We're all meant to be of value. You bring so much value to the world, in whatever shape or form that is. And you are gifted beyond measure. And I want you to take a moment to reflect. Reflect on who you are. Reflect on who you were. And reflect on who you are becoming. Because man, oh man, it's beautiful. And I'm just honored to sit with you. I feel honored. And it's 22:22. I love you. I love you so much. And I hope that you take what I'm sharing with the utmost love. No judgment. This isn't meant to have an opinion. It's meant to just be shared and felt. So I hope that it's felt. And I'm so excited to continue sharing this all with you. Okay, I'm going to go now. Okay, bye.